What is going on, guys? Travis Patel here with my boy Gavin. Apparently this is becoming the Travis and Gavin show because anytime I want to get a video done, he, wakes up. Anyways, today I want to talk more about influence. Now on Monday, here in 2 days, I have my Ecom Influence workshop starting up. So you guys got until Sunday at midnight to grab your seat into that 4-week workshop. We're going to be building an e-com store, and we're going to be really focusing on influence. You know, what I'm seeing a big mistake a lot of newcomers, a lot of people are making right now is they're following that same model that we were in 2014, 2015, when everything was really new. Products were new. Drop shipping from China, having access to all these awesome products were new. Being able to target so specific with Facebook ads was new. So we had this audience who was ready to buy all these things that they had not seen before, all these things that were very specific to their needs. You know, that's why the name t-shirts and the date of birth t-shirts and all these random products that many of us had made a lot of money off of in those years did so well. But today, they are unicorn products. You can't really, it's hard to go from a super cold audience. I talked a lot about this in my private webinar the other night on Facebook advertising in 2019. But it's very hard to go from a complete cold audience who's never heard of your business and then promote a product directly in that opening ad and make that sale. That's not how marketing online is working in 2019 because of this ad blindness, because they see promotion after promotion. And if you're drop shipping or selling e-com products, more than likely they're showing the same product from like 10 different vendors out there. You know, when I was doing Christmas shopping, I bought Carrie a ring that has Gavin's name engraved off of it from like Kellen and Wolf or Karen and Wolf or one of those. And when I bought that ring, for weeks afterwards, I was being shown personalized engraved rings from like 10 or 20 different companies. So why did I buy that ring from Karen Wolf? Well, one is because that's the company that Carrie mentioned to me. That's the one that she saw. That's the one that she liked. So that's the one I went with. That was the determining factor. You know, if I was looking for the cheapest price, then I would have looked at all through those 10 or 20 and I would have gone that route. But as a business, you don't want to be the one who's providing the lowest price. You don't want to be the cheap product on the market. It might grab a few buyers here and there, but typically that's not the audience that we're looking for. That's not the crowd that we want buying from us when we're trying to build a brand. So in 2019, it's extremely important to build that influence, and there's lots of different ways to go about building influence. I talked about a few ways the other day, but a lot of those were more focused on if you're training, you're selling digital courses, you're teaching someone something, how-to type of products and those type of physical products. But let's say, what if you're selling just paintings, or you're selling random products that really there is no how-to information? How are you going to build the influence in? Well, you do certain things by standing out from your competitors. One, you have better marketing material. You have those higher quality promotions. You have a quality product. You have reviews and testimonials. This is where reaching out to influencers and big personalities, giving them one of your canvas paintings and having it in the back of their video, that is going to build influence for your business. That's going to build influence for your company. So it's very important these days that we focus on building that influence, right, Gavin? You tell them. Instead of just trying to find what really are unicorn products, the products that you can just sell instantly when someone first sees it. That's typically not how it's going to work in 2019, and that's why with our advertisements and with our e-com stores and with our funnels and things like that, we're not just taking one step. It's not going from a completely cold audience who's never heard of you before, and then all of a sudden they're a buyer who's going to buy 10, 20 products from you over the next year. What happens is we have to create campaigns. We have to create and look at every step that a potential customer would go through. Just like I was talking about in my private workshop the other night, You start off with that super cold audience, that audience who's never heard of your business. They've got nothing to do with you because who the hell are you? Why should they listen to you? But you, instead of focusing on trying to make that sale instantly, what we're doing is we start off by creating engagement. We have something that is of interest to them, that's in line with your product, in line with your business. If you're doing training, if you're teaching someone how to do the keto diet, and a 5-minute video on what the hell the keto diet is and the benefits of a keto diet, that's going to get them engaged. That's going to weave out those people in that broad interest that we're targeting on Facebook of who actually wants to learn or needs to know about the keto diet. That's going to give us custom audiences that we can then focus on the next step. And we're getting them from just the engagement point of watching half of our video or liking our fan page post or sharing or commenting or whatever. And we're actually getting them on our website maybe. Maybe they're coming to a sales page. Maybe they're going to a squeeze page to join our email newsletter. But we're having them take small actions. Then that audience is even more dialed in, that audience before that. And then we focus on the actual buyer intent, weaving out those who are just looking for information and those who are actually looking to buy. Those buyer intent signals are things like the add to cart audience. You get someone to click that buy button on your website, on your e-com store. That audience is so much more dialed in than someone who just lands on the sales page. Now, why didn't they buy? There's all types of objections that could have come up. Maybe the phone rang. Maybe your price tag was not high enough. Maybe you don't have enough customer reviews and they have no proof. Maybe they just need to see more from your business. So then that audience, we're focused on those buyer intent objections, trying to overcome those objections so that we create that first-time customer. And it's not done from there. Then you're working on the lifetime value. You're getting that customer to believe in you, to trust you more, to be someone that you have influence over so that they buy multiple times or they tell friends about what your business and what your products have done for them. You're creating results. And this is what we need to start thinking about when it comes to our e-com businesses. You're creating influence is the overall goal. And it doesn't matter if you're teaching someone how to lose weight or you're trying to sell gardening supplies or you're trying to sell t-shirts. It doesn't matter. You have to take that cold audience who's never heard of you and you need to start creating influence with structured campaigns. And that's really what Ecom Influence is going to be heavily focused on. I have a couple products rolling out over the upcoming months here that are really focused on creating influence. And we're starting here in the e-com market because I know a lot of you guys that follow me are focused on e-commerce. So I want to help you guys not only teach you how to create influence when it comes to something like what I'm doing here where I'm teaching something, but if you're just selling canvas prints or metal engraved rings or whatever it may be, it still takes creating influence over your audience. I mean, just think if I didn't have the Kingpinning group and I hadn't posted content for the past couple years, teaching you guys case studies, showing you how to make money, helping a lot of you guys reach new goals and things like that. And think if I was promoting as an affiliate someone else's product. Why would you buy it from me? You have zero reason to buy from me if those other things had not happened. There's no reason to buy access to ClickFunnels through my link compared to Dan Henry's link because I would have been no one. I had nothing there, nothing to offer beyond someone who actually has influence and put it out. Thankfully, I have years of content out there. I've helped a lot of people. We have great testimonials and reviews, and we've had a lot of people have success. So those small things have created influence. So when I tell you to buy something to help your business, you're going to put more weight behind that. And that's just a small piece of what needs to happen with no matter what your business is. So guys, I would love to invite you to Ecom Influence, my 4-week workshop starting on Monday. It's going to be awesome. Again, I'm going to be really focused on the influence part of this. We're going to be building audiences that are one step at a time, moving closer to that high lifetime value customer. And it doesn't matter if you're selling how-to, if you're selling physical products, whatever it is, You have to create that influence in different ways, and we're going to really focus on that, as well as go through the typical building of a Shopify store, finding our products, researching our niche, what do we need to go after, creating those systemized processes to have a successful business. I don't want you guys, I see too many of you guys, when I talk to you, you're looking for those unicorn products that just do not exist as often these days. You might find one here and there, but you're just going to ride the bubble until a competitor comes out, beats you on pricing or beats you on scaling or whatever it may be. If you have not created that influence with that unicorn product, then your business is again flatlined, and you're going to have to find another unicorn product. And every month, that gets harder and harder, the way saturation in Facebook advertising and where we're marketing right now is going to go. So guys, I would love for you to join Ecom Influence. It's going to be an awesome one. Gavin and I say hello and goodbye. Have a good one.